Yeah, so let's talk about growth strategies for 2025. What's yours? What is yours? Maybe I could start with mine. And I am not here to advise anyone. I am not here to judge. I'm not here to advise. I'm not here. I will share what I have personally researched, what I've seen works. The last many years, let me say the last 7-8 years, I've been very, very, very intentional to understand the digital space, social media, online, internet, global. What are people doing? And every year, I follow very keenly what the big platforms are saying. I follow keenly what the big tech companies are saying. I follow very, very keenly what the government is saying about the ICT space. And I follow very keenly because I want to know what's going on. Gocharin is asking, what are your growth strategies? I had really wanted to ask her, what are her growth strategies for 2025 in the meeting? But since it didn't happen, I know Coach will share maybe one before we end the meeting. But my one strategy, and this comes from a very informed place, is I beg you, know something about AI. Be in that space, immerse yourself in the space. Today I was doing a class on AI, and one of the things that resonated with me today a lot is the guy teaching said, you cannot learn everything about AI right now. You cannot. So he was sharing with us and saying the best strategy right now, you'll hear so many things to do with AI. You will see so many applications. You will see so much information around. And if you are not careful, if I am not careful, if we are not careful together, we are going to sign in into everything AI we see. We are going to be learning 100 applications at the same time. We are going to be in all these meetings talking about AI, and there are quite many. I think there's a meeting every single day talking about AI. We are going to be in all these spaces, then we are going to be more confused. So the guy said something that I think I should share actually. And he said, pick one theme. Focus on that one theme. Even if AI is fast, you can learn very quickly. Even if you take 3 days and decide, let me learn ChatGPT properly. And you immerse and go deep, go down for 1 week. It's much better than subscribing to 100 tools you can use this year to become an AI billionaire. So your mind is, you get objections. Personally, I get objections. Every time I see such a big goal, my mind blocks. So if I see something saying 100 AI tools you can use in 2025, I'm like, Sasa, when will I learn all those tools? But if I see 3 AI tools you can learn in January 2025 to be very good in AI, I want in. And one person who has surprised me in how easily and simply he puts this information is Jan. I don't know if Jan has joined this live. Jan Okonji. If you're on my page, definitely by now you've seen Jan, you've followed Jan. You know, breaking it down into palatable, granular levels, granular amounts that you can consume. Jan is here. They need to create an AI to learn AI. Yeah, when you hear too many things, I think that's one of the problems we will be having. That you are seeing so much of this AI stuff, you sign in into so many of them, you buy so many programs, then by June, you've done nothing. You've done nothing because your brain is blocking. You've done nothing because you feel overwhelmed by the whole AI story. And you feel, what am I going to do? Where am I going to start? Last week or 2 weeks ago, OpenAI announced now they've gone to the next level. We are now not doing the basic AI. We are way above. We are way above. We have really moved since 2019. We are moving at a breakneck speed. And so when you look at such things, you will start wondering, so now what are we going to be doing? Are we guys going to turn into insects and just be sitting around here because AI will do everything? Are we all going to be losing our jobs? What is going to happen to us? If you allow that, you will feel overwhelmed. So one of my strategies is actually just deliberately picking a section. So this week, on this month, I'll pick a section. This is what I want to know this month. Then go deep, learn that one, pack it. No, not pack it, start using it. Then I go into another section. I learn deep for 1 month or 2 weeks, or depending with the length of whatever it is. And then I move to the next one. I am not going to join 69,000 AI communities. No. That is how we get overwhelmed, and it's December 2025, and we know we've seen so much and we know too little. I hope you understand, and I hope you're with me. We've seen so much, but we know too little. So what we are going to do, personally, what I've decided to do is to pick what I want to learn, block everything else, and focus on that. That's one of my strategies. AI is the strategy, but also you have to be strategic about that AI. Otherwise, as Jan says, you will need another AI tool to come and help you to break down all these other AI tools and decide which one you want to pick. So, in fact, if we don't pick anything else from this live video, protect your energy. You're going to be bombarded with so many AI terms, so many AI tools, so many AI adverts. Every time you look this direction, there's an advert. You look this direction, there's an advert. You look this direction, there's an advert. And one mistake we can do, I always tell people to be careful who is mentoring you. Be careful who is coaching you. Be careful who you are following. Be careful. And it's not because they are not good people. They are amazing. However, they are 100 steps above you. If I'm following someone in AI who is 100 steps above me, I'll be feeling very excited because I know them. They are AI gurus. They are these big shots. But to be very honest, and to look at, when you want to look at productivity, the excitement is big, but the effectiveness and the usefulness is very little. Someone who is 100 steps ahead of you is not a good strategy. But someone who is 3, 4, 5, 10 steps ahead, that's a good person to follow. So I know Sam Altman, and I know we all follow him. But if you spend all your time on Twitter, X rather, putting tabs, keeping tabs on what OpenAI is saying. What has OpenAI said today? What is Sam Altman saying today? What are we going to do? They are way above. And you will be overwhelmed. And just like Coach Irene said, it can be overwhelming. And if it's overwhelming, we will not move. And the topic for today is growth. I am sure you can agree with me that growth is moving one step every single time, at least being one step ahead of where you were yesterday. That's growth. Growth is not knowing too many AI gurus in the market. That's not growth. Knowing them, that's inconsequential. it's good to know them. We all know Mark Zuckerberg, Sasa, Alafu, Sasa. We know that guy, Alafu now. But knowing one thing that Mark Zuckerberg is helping us do with AI right now can be very important. So one of the things you can do to protect your energy is to look at who will I follow? Who is that person? Don't be following so many of them because you'll get overwhelmed, you'll get lost. And by December, you're going to be saying, I know, I've seen so much, but I know too little. All right. Yeah. Jan is asking, what are the top 3 AI platforms that one should focus on in 2025? Although most platforms now do have AI language along ChatGPT framework running in the background. Yeah, absolutely. We will look at that. And also, Godfrey says, true, it's like a professor and a kindergarten learner. Absolutely. A professor teaching a kindergarten learner, it will look nice because that's a professor, but the learner will be very confused, all right? So that's one of my strategies. Learn AI, learn deep. And I want to learn slow. Not learn AI, I know AI, but at least know what is very important to me and what I can go deep and do and actually implement it. You know, execution. This year we've talked so much with Coach Irene about the discipline of execution. And I was reading my book. I know most of you probably you've read this book, The 4 Disciplines of Execution. I think if we all just executed something, it would be much better than knowing very many things. That's one of my strategies. The other strategy I have for 2025 is to make sure I'm in a community. I do not want to be alone. I don't want to feel overwhelmed. This is not the age to do things alone. Today on Twitter, I saw someone who was saying, don't get into a partnership. Partnerships are very bad. Your money will, you and your partners will fight. And that for me, it threw me off a little bit. Then I said, let me look at the comments. Oh, the comments were amazing. People were not agreeing. The commenters, very few of them said, yeah. The rest were like, in this day and age, you must be in a community. You must be in a partnership with some people. You must be looking at which community, you know, this is the community of lawyers. Some lawyers called me this week. They wanted someone who can break down AI for them. They don't want the difficult machine learning, difficult AI. They don't want to go that route. They said, that is not helping our work. We want the basic AI. How do we integrate that into our daily work? So the lawyers called me. They're in an organization. They're in a tribe of lawyers and they want to learn AI together. So you can imagine those lawyers deciding now they want to be, you know, you want to be in a community of lawyers because you are a lawyer. You also want to be in a community of engineers and you are a lawyer. You also want to be in a community of construction people and you are a lawyer. You know, I'm just saying, look for a community that has some oneness, one thing they are focusing on. For me, I want to belong to a community or 2 or 3, but not more than that. So I can belong to a global community and maybe an African community and a Kenyan community and then go deep, because AI has come to help us be more productive. If there's one thing AI is going to help us do, if we can agree to learn it, is to calm our minds, because we are all over the space. We are busy, we are fast, we are furious, we are all these things because we have to do so many things at the same time. But AI is coming to take some of those repetitive jobs and help us calm down and learn deep. So that's my strategy number 2. belonging to a community, belonging to people who are talking about a certain cause, not only talking about it, doing it afraid, doing it wrong, doing it many times, but trying to look for a way, not of perfecting, of making it work for us. So if it's a community of coaches or community of business people or community of this and that, I really want to be part of that. That's my strategy. You guys, are you sharing with me your strategy? Ama mnasikiza yangu tu hapa, you are saying nothing, eh? I want to see. Paul says, what is Paul saying? I saw Paul's comment. I wanted to read it. Like there's this ad from one of them promising you to learn 28 tools in 1 month. Don't trust it. Hey, 28 tools in 1 month is a lot that's a lot. Since you still have your life, you still have a job, you still have family, you still have this and that. I personally want to go, less deep, one deep. I understand that one, then I move into another one. Yeah, so you guys, are you going to share with me your strategies? Coach Irene says execution and community. Absolutely. Yes. Collaboration is the new competition. AI will help us be more productive. Yeah. So those are some of the strategies I am planning to employ for growth, because growth is making sure you move from one level to the other, and knowing what you didn't know yesterday. Godfrey says, my strategy ni hiyo yako. Gani sasa? Execution, belonging to a community, or learning. Which one is it? So, Favor says it's organic growth. I don't know what that means. Oh, one thing at a time. Absolutely. Thoroughness. Absolutely. One thing at a time. If there's one thing I'm excited about the digital space and AI and technology, is that now we can focus. For me, I was feeling this is the year we read our books. This is the year we actually learn a lot about ourselves. This is the year we work rested. A friend of mine called me yesterday to tell me, Coach Betty, thank you so much. I never say anything on your page, but last year you pushed me to go down and learn AI, and he attended quite a bit of the webinars we did last year. So he was telling me, I've called to tell you that there's a client who asked me for a proposal yesterday. What I know, I used to spend a whole week writing one proposal. Now, Coach Betty, I am watching football because I'm done with my proposal in 3 hours, because it was a big proposal. I've written it so well. I've edited it very well. I am done. I'm just waiting for one. He told me, I can't send it right now, but I'll give myself an extra day, then I'll send it. So I've called to tell you thank you, because I'm watching football and I'm having fun and I am having my life back. I feel great as a CEO. He's a CEO. I feel great as a CEO. So this is the year we read. This is the year I sit with Coach Irene, we drink tea, we play golf, we meet friends, we network, we walk around with our parents. This is the year you meet your relatives. This is the year you read a lot. This is the year you go down and learn AI thoroughly. Rosemary, her strategy is ready to learn AI and implement, and yes, belong to a community. Absolutely. Gracie says some of us are slow learners, I guess because of age. No, Grace, I know that's a fear, but I also want to tell you this. AI, the way I'm sure maybe you can operate a smartphone, it is not difficult. There's the difficult one, the one for coding. Mimi siongelele hiyo. That one is for developers and those people in tech. But all of us have to learn the basic AI that helps you write a letter quickly, that helps you not send out an email to staff with spelling mistakes. We need AI that helps you follow up with your clients, because if they wrote you an email yesterday, these are not the days you don't see your email. With AI, you need to see that email, because AI will come and remind you. In fact, I don't know if you've noticed with your phone numbers, if someone sends you as even an SMS, a normal SMS using a Safaricom number, and you do not respond to that SMS within a day, normal SMS, I don't know how many of you have noticed that now when you go back to the phone, it asks you, this SMS is 1 day unresponded. You haven't responded to it in the last 3 days. Do you want to respond? That is AI. So you can implement that in your company to help you follow up. With the client who asked a question last year, you've not responded. AI is going to ask, do you want to respond to this client? Those are the simple things I'm saying we can learn, Grace. And those are things you just integrate on your machine, you integrate on your phone. And right now, Apple, they are bringing their iPhones AI ready. You have nothing to do. You don't even have to download apps. It's AI ready. You want to do a live video like this one? It notices I have a pimple here. It removes the pimple. It notices something with my hair. It makes my hair look nice. It's coming AI ready. So sometimes we are fearful of things that we won't even have anything to do. Just the same way they made it so easy to use a touch screen. You know, probably people are so afraid of these phones, these touch screens. How will we do it? They made it so easy for you. You just touch, it goes to the next button. You scroll up, it moves. So it will be easy for you. Don't worry. Start every day. The basic AI tools are in a ChatGPT. Just even go to Google. Just Google and ask, what is ChatGPT? Now, the first person to answer you will be AI. They will even ask you, do you want an AI answer or a normal answer? You can click on that AI one. Even Googling a Bible verse nowadays, you know, going to Google and asking which Bible verse says this and this, AI will be there asking, do you want AI? Can say yes. So ask, what is ChatGPT? How does it help me? So for me, I feel it's not hard, and we must change our mindset if we want AI to work with us. It's just artificial intelligence, and it's it will take time before it can overwhelm us. Let me see the comments. Ken, karibu sana. I'm trying to read your... Kennedy says he wants to belong to a community. Fantastic. Who else is here? Thank you guys for being here. I'm using my phone. I love the idea of learning one at a time. Okay. I'm trying to see a little bit on... Paul says, I'm focusing on ChatGPT. Absolutely. By the way, that's one of the most amazing AI tools you can ever learn. At least, basically, let's all learn ChatGPT. And when you go to ChatGPT, my challenge to you would be, do what we call ChatGPT prompting. Okay, the people who want it to sound very hard call it prompt engineering. So when you hear prompt engineering, you get very worried. No, it's just learning how to prompt properly. I was with a friend of mine the other day. They were working on their laptops, and so they complained about a message. And I asked that friend of mine, why can't you ask ChatGPT? And my friend says, this message I am sending out has come from ChatGPT. And I say, yeah, but I suspect your prompt was wrong. And my friend says, no, I just put the normal. I said, if you put the normal, you'll get a normal answer. And my friend is very brilliant, by the way, you guys. So sometimes also let's be simple. Agree to correction. So my friend agreed to correction. So I told my friend, give it this prompt. So I read for her a prompt from my head. Ask it, So my friend put in that prompt. She was like, Allah, I love the response. This is so good. I said, yeah, that's just what you need to tweak so that you have better responses. Okay, guys. So let's not worry too much about this. Let's just learn small ones. Ruth says, upskill in AI. Gracie is now not afraid. Belonging to a community is one of the goals for Ruth. Sarah, implementation of writing ebook and a course using PRL. PRL nowadays is even very easy. You don't even have to write those books. You can buy and then pay a little bit more for them to allow you to edit that thing. Paul says, implementation of my strategy, application of AI to implement all that I have learned, areas of focus, workbooks, training manuals, and all that. Another thing I want to talk about before we close. Please, AI does not mean writing ebooks. I am seeing a lot of us having that, mistaking that. AI is not for writing ebooks. AI is for our everyday life, like everything. In fact, I'm afraid for Google. Because nowadays, even a person like myself, I really don't remember Google a lot. I go straight to ChatGPT and ask, this is what I would want to do. Can you give me suggestions? I am living in Nairobi in Kenya. Can you give me suggestions on this? I would want to connect with people in Delaware. I want to connect with 10 coaches, and I want coaches that are dealing with 1, 2, 3 things. I want ladies, or I want men, or I want this and this. Can you give me suggestions? So you see, those are some of the ways we are using AI. AI is not to write ebooks and courses only. It helps you with that, but it's so wide. Can you give me directions to this and this place? Can you tell me how AI looked 10 years ago? Can you give me a projection of how the stock market in Kenya is going to look like in the next 5 years? You know, just give it jobs that are making your life easy. So AI is not for writing books only. Okay, guys? Yeah. So I am so happy that we are here, and I think I want to just give an idea of, for me, I don't want to set up very many tools that you can learn, but I just want to give very few AI tools that for me, I will concentrate on 3 of them only for video, because 2025, what is going to sell most is video. There's a small AI tool called Perplexity AI. Perplexity AI, just go to Perplexity AI, give it a script. A script is, this is what I want. I want to make a video. I want to make maybe a faceless video. I want to make this kind of a video. So, and it's also a search engine. Perplexity is also a search engine, but it also helps you make small videos that you can share out there. For me, I feel like it's the top AI tool. Of course, ChatGPT is topest. That one we know. But I also feel like for 2025, go learn Perplexity. It helps you with small videos that you can share. I've seen Ken here, and I know Ken Farms. Ken, you can take those videos, combine 10 photos from your farm, edit with their Perplexity. It's very easy, and share them with us. For content creation, a lot of us struggle with content creation. There's an app called AnyWord. Go learn it. It's an AI tool, AnyWord. So it helps you with research, so that you know what are people focusing on, what words are people asking. Sometimes, I don't know if sometimes you go to Facebook and you see ads and you're like, was this person reading my mind? They weren't reading your mind. They went to tools like AnyWord and they just checked, what are people saying globally? What are people doing? What are people looking for? And then they used those very words that people are looking for. So that's a very good, good tool to use. And then, of course, for voice, There's a young guy called, what is his name? He's come up with a very good song. It's called Kalenda ya Mungu Sio Kama ya Mwanadamu, something like that. He used AI to make that song. And I saw people bashing him on TikTok for using AI to make that. He is now a very popular boy. He's popular. His songs are on Spotify. He's earning from it. I mean, why would he struggle when AI can make for... He just give it some words and then AI made for him music. So you can also go to tools that can help you with voice and music generation. I think for me, when I looked at it, I think he used an app called Suno. So you can check out Suno. I'm Iva AI tool. So there are so many. If we start talking about them right now, there are gonna be so many. For those of us who are doing a lot of content creation as well, and you want to do a lot of online videos, you want to teach classes, you have many customers looking out for you for follow-up and for keeping tabs with your community. You can use tools like Asana. Asana is a good tool to use. So I don't want to say so many of them. I want to say the ones that I will concentrate on. I want an AI tool for videos. I want an AI tool for voice because I want to make faceless videos. I want an AI tool, of course, for writing. ChatGPT is good, is very good, but then there are many others. There's Cloudy. There are many others for writing, which you can use, Quiltbot and all that. So I do not want to overwhelm any one of us with all those, but you can use Asana to organize your life. I'm seeing this very young generation using... They like Asana, but there's also another one called Notion AI. Notion is very nice because you enter your work. This week, I will do 1, 2, 3. On your laptop, I will do 1, 2, 3. I'll follow up with Coach Betty. Once you follow up with Coach Betty, today, I talked with a student of mine called Jackie. Jackie sells amazing face products, amazing toothpaste and all those beauty things. So I was telling Jackie, hii mwaka unipange, I want to buy products from you. So if I were Jackie, I would go to Notion. It's an AI tool. Enter Coach Betty. We had a conversation with Coach Betty today. She said this. Then after, I will tell Notion to remind me about my conversation with Coach Betty after 3 days. So after 3 days, Notion will send you a notification. Follow up with Coach Betty. Then you will follow up. Once you follow up with me, whatever response I give you, you move it. You just move it with a mouse to the next conversation. She said she'll buy next week. So you move it to next week. Once I buy, you move me to bought clients. Sasa uni move kwa the clients who have already bought. Once you move me to the clients who have already bought, you sit down and put nice, juicy, beautiful messages to keep telling your clients who have bought from you. These are not the days you sell to clients and then you go sit behind there. AI is there to assist you. Keep your clients close. Put very nice messages on Notion that you can send out to your clients to tell them, are you still using my face product? How are they treating you? Would you like a change? Today you can't be sitting like this with AI. So you give AI those small commands. And imagine, you can even start with Facebook. Facebook has bots, very simple. So that when someone sends me a message on Facebook, a bot says, hey, you want my free ebook? Click here. Give me your best email address. Like that. Don't fear. Do it afraid. Do it wrong. You will get somewhere. All right? So Wise Nyaga says, greetings, Betty, digital pastor. Your teacher is tuned. Very nice. I'm happy to hear this business talk. All right, guys. So those are the tools I would suggest for me. Top 3 tools. 1, Perplexity for video, and I start with that. Master ChatGPT. Don't just know ChatGPT down here. Master ChatGPT, Cloudy, and all those writing. And also you can master, for those of you who want to do faceless videos, you can master Suno and Iva, whichever you want to use. For those of us who write a lot on social media, Copy AI is very good with copies and generates amazing copies. And of course, there are going to be many other tools to help you with the grammar. Today, you find tools to help you with grammar, find tools to help you with follow-up, and find tools to make your work easy. You can even find tools to read the books for you. Nowadays, sometimes you buy books, like there are some books I bought from the bookshop. I looked at the reviews on Amazon. I liked the reviews. Then I bought the book. Then I come home with it. I read chapter 1. I don't like it. I go to the back. That's how I look at my books. I go to the back, read the last chapter. I hate the book more. I come to the middle. I read 2 sentences. I'm like, now why did I buy this book? What was I thinking? Today with AI, you just go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, can you summarize the book, The 4 Disciplines of Execution by Chris whatever and Sean Covey? Can you summarize that book for me? Then ChatGPT is going to summarize. And then you will ask, I am a business coach, or I am an AI coach, or I'm this and this. Do you think I should buy this book? AI is going to tell you, this book has been bought by this amount of coaches. This is an amazing book. So these are not the days we made bad decisions. AI is here to help us to make good decisions. So I will never again buy a book that I don't need because I saw it in the bookshop and I thought I needed it. Some of them are here. I will do a book giveaway one of these days. The ones I don't like. Not that I don't like. Maybe they don't resonate with me. But someone else will be excited with the books. But I'll now never buy such because I have AI to do for me a summary, tell me if I need that book or not, and help me see if that's a good money investment space. All right? Yes. Sarah, I love the way you give the info selflessly. Absolutely. Is it Notion? Yes. It's called Notion. It's Notion. It's Notion Charity. Notion. So you guys ask me one question before I end this live. I think it's gone on for so long. Give me one. Anyone ask me 2 questions, I'll answer them and then we'll end this live. I love what I'm hearing. This is Elizabeth Mbatia. Glad I joined this live. Absolutely. So what your growth strategies? And guys, let's agree. We want to grow. Sile mdomo tunaandikanga goals na vision board. Tunanyamazisha watu huku na notebooks and we don't do nothing about those goals. No. Let's actually work with a community that by month 3, by March, we can ask each other, how far have you come? Like, how far have you come? You see this Gen Z generation. Okay, at Gen Z generation. You see this Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Imagine they mean what they say. And they get very confused when they look at us people not really meaning what we say. So for them, because I see them using the AI tools, they literally follow. If they write a schedule, they follow. They will ask you, Mom, where are you going? What time will you come back? Where are you going? Where exactly are you going? I think for me, I want that with my goals so that by March, we ask each other with Coach Irene, with Jan, with Jackie, or with my friend Jackie. Jackie is the lady selling beautiful things, you guys. She's amazing. Jackie or we. I don't know if you have a page, tag it here. You are allowed to do that. Jackie has very, very nice beauty product. So let us ask each other in March, where are you? And if you have tripped kidogo, which button do you press so that we can restart together? Then we get to June, we sit again and ask each other, where are we? September, we ask each other, tunaendelea namna gani? And that is despite anything that will happen in the year 2025. We do not know. We do not know what will happen. We do not know if it will rain, if the sun will be too much. We don't know what will happen. We don't know about the politics. But despite 4 disciplines of execution, will we be executing? We must. And that's why I want to be in a community. I want a community to tell me, you said you're writing an AI book. at what point is that book going to be launched? We want to see it. So guys, let me see if I have any question. Did I get the spelling well? To what? To what, Godfrey? Thank you for introducing ChatGPT. What's up? Prompted a prayer request and I was impressed. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how nice ChatGPT is. Even when you wrong your partner, ask ChatGPT. This is what I did. And this is what I did. And my person is like this and like this and like this. Help me write a nice apology. Or you will be surprised. Even then they are going to be like, okay, whatever, I forgive you, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Even when you get to work late, don't tell people you are in traffic. That is a very bad excuse. I want to see the questions, if there are any. Later WhatsApp group tuingie. It's on, Waisnyaga, I talk about it almost every day, but I'll reshare it again on my page tomorrow. But there's a link to the AI community. That's my AI community, but I'm also in other people's AI community because I want to know what's going on. Right, guys? So, I don't know, you have not, I've DM'd you. Okay, Joseph, I'll read. And in any case, I have AI that will be telling me, Joseph DM'd you, have you responded? I have activated that. That is what we call integrating AI. It's nothing so out there. It is you just being proactive and making sure that you are moving with the times. And also, challenge to you. You must also start getting good gadgets now that can help you pick up technology quickly. Sikuamilie sana that old phone. Now, a good phone is an investment, guys. It's like, it's not a luxury anymore. A good phone is an investment. Kabisa 100%. Good phone, think about it. Good internet is an investment. You cannot continue using Facebook Lite. And you are here kila siku wanting to learn AI. Wewe sasa utabaki na uko nyuma. Let's move with the times. These are not the days we continue using Facebook Lite, TikTok Lite. Let's go all the way. Let's invest in our development. Let's invest in groups. Let's invest in our own mental growth. And a good phone is not a discussion anymore. You need a good phone. You need good internet. And also, you need to buy some of these AI tools. The difference it makes to pay $2,000 a month is so huge. It could actually give you a career. So let's think let's also not want worthy things every day at a discount. By the way, the community I'm building, I don't want to ever hear any of you asking, which are the free tools? They are there, but we don't want that kind of mindset. And you know, people gatekeep. Gatekeeping means I know that if I pay Canva, it's going to give me 100 times more better features than the free one. But I won't tell you. I'll just be there, pay for it, work, make money. Then when you ask me, hey, Coach Betty, how do you do this? I'll just say, God, manzi, you know, it's God, yani, many help. Kumbe, I'm gatekeeping. Pay for something. Challenge yourself to pay for one coaching program this year or two. Challenge yourself to pay for 2 AI tools. Challenge yourself to pay for 2 AI tools. Don't always want the free light, free I don't know what, free internet. You have a bad phone, you have bad internet, and you want to be in the space where people are developing. It's not going to be possible. Today, Jan shared something on its WhatsApp status that cracked me up. I loved it. I shared it. Don't ask for good things for free. Don't expect that very good things are going to come for free, all right? Just kadogo kanyanga in you so that we can start 2025 at a good place. I've highlighted the 7 AI tools. The other thing is, how do you monetize the AI knowledge? We'll talk about that in the next live, or I'll promise to do that one. How you monetize the AI knowledge. I have a question. in a very saturated market of product X, where everyone selling it has digital presence, what marketing strategy with AI or other should someone use to stay above such a high level competition? They are all using the same tools I know those people. I know them and I love them. First of all, I love their guts. I know that product, but I can tell you the ones who are winning what they do. Number one, consistency. They are selling the same product, same owner of the product, same everything. But there are those who are not consistent. They are those ones who show up live every single day, 3 times or 4. Those ones are 100 times ahead of the others. Don't overthink these things, Waisnyaga. Stay consistent, build your community, and even if they are selling the same product, they don't sell the same product the same way. I like the way 2 of my friends sell that product because I know that product. I love the way they sell that product. They teach. They educate people about the importance of digital marketing, the importance of social media. They give real life examples. Let me tell you, if you are someone who has a coach, or you are someone who is in a mentorship group, or you are someone who reads, or you are someone who invests in your knowledge, if you are that person and then 10 of you are put in a room to sell one product, you will be different. Your examples will be different. Your way of doing things will be different. Your understanding of the environment will be completely different. So set yourself apart. Get a new growth mindset. Get out of that crowd mentality and all that. Move into a space where you set yourself apart so that even if we are selling only one product, all of us, you can be able to sell faster because you are amazing. The way you put your point across is amazing. You are well read. You are well researched. You can tell someone who doesn't research nothing. They just move around and participate in gossip groups and that's it. Right? So I feel like that's how you differentiate yourself and that's it. Please build us as you wish. We are ready to have our lives transformed. Kanyangas, kabisa. All right, Godfrey. I can't see any other question. We are all unique. That's true, Ruth. Very good stuff right there. Gifted, different, absolutely. Similar, not the same. Yeah. Pay for coaching. Yes, Immaculate. Pay for coaching. Pay not only for coaching, pay for belonging to a community. There are free communities and I run free communities sometimes. And I belong to free communities, but the communities I've paid for. I want to know. I want to know what happened today. What happened yesterday? Where is my payment going? Where is my money going? I want to know. But I also belong to very good free communities. So pay for something, find something for free. And even you give your information, some of it free, but also charge for some information. These are not the days you give everything out for free. All right? So, nani amesema atatuma sadaka? Asante, nitatuma sadaka. Very nice. All right, guys. I am so happy. I want us to be here for the next 2 hours, but it is not possible. I want to send my shout outs to Coach Irene Mureithi and Jan. You guys have missed you in this live. I've had fun anyway, but I would have had more fun with you. But this is also to let our community know. Technology is not it can fail you last minute. But then when it fails you last minute, what do? You go to your page and say, we have cancelled the live. No, come and have fun. Teach what you know. Now, can you imagine if I wasn't investing in my self-knowledge? What would I have said in this life now? My goodness. What would have happened to me? It would have been very, very bad. But since I know a thing or two, I wasn't afraid. My phone needs a charger right now. So I wasn't afraid. I just said, okay, this technology is failing, but let's see what we can do. Right, guys? So I want to end this live. Great. We are back. What is Russell saying? Russell's, I'm looking for your comment. Imeenda wapi sasa? True, been studying and my knowledge really helped me in pitching. Absolutely. In a payment community, you get a voice. Yes. Tumeni sadaka. Raka sana. All right, guys. It was such an amazing time. I am so happy to interact with you. I love this live space because we can interact, we can talk. This is 2025. Please do not allow yourself to be broke. When we have AI and when we have the internet, do not. And also do not allow yourself to be unhappy. Do not allow yourself to be sick. Even sickness, the normal physical illness. Let's do anything possible. Let's change our mindset and everything will be fine. I told you about that sickness I had last week and I healed myself because of social media. So social media is very, very good. Bye, guys. How safe is ChatGPT with personal information? It is, you see, my dear favored memo. ChatGPT and indeed the internet. Don't you ever think you're very safe with anything? And there's no personal information. I mean, if right now you want to know about anyone, you just ask ChatGPT, who is favored memo. They will go different places across the internet, collect your information. You see, ChatGPT, they collect from different places and bring it to us. So don't worry too much about a lot of safety things. Of course, if you want to keep your family private, that's amazing. If you want to keep some of your things private, that's okay. We didn't say that being vulnerable is being careless. That's not what we said. We said you be vulnerable, but also take care. But really, in this day and age, whatever information you share out there is the information that we receive, okay? That's it. Yes. Ruth is right. It mines data from different places and then combines all that data to represent you. When is the next live? We will let you know. I personally will be live maybe every other day I will be live, even if it's for 5 minutes. But together we will be live on Monday again now. We will be live. Jan Okonji. By the way, Jan is an amazing business strategist. If you want your business to skyrocket, inaitwa skyrocket and quantum leap, Jan is the guy to be with. Coach Irene will be with me. You know the amount of job Coach Irene has done. You know PDI. PDI is celebrating 15 years this year. You guys, we are going to have an amazing live on Monday. Prepare for it at 8 p.m. Not only are we going to have an amazing live, I would not be a nice person if I don't tell you that on Monday, we will have something very, very good for you. So don't miss and do not come alone. So Monday at 8 will be all of us. We will do a live. But in between the weeks, I might do a live. Coach might do a live. I might do a live with her or something like that. But keep it here. So guys, good night. Have an amazing 2025. Let's do this. Let's win together. All right? Bye-bye.